Good morning. Today is our second to the last day. This is our second Castaway Key day. And we are excited to go ashore and do some more fun stuff. We all slept in. I slept in the latest. I woke up a lot later than I normally do. I was kind of surprised, but we partied pretty hard last night. We had a great time. But we are up here in Cabanas. We're gonna have some breakfast. John's showering, getting ready down there. We're just gonna bring him back a couple stuff. And then we're going to head ashore. Now today because we did 2-day bike rentals and 2-day tube rentals, so we're gonna be doing those things again. Maybe checking out some more merchandise because, oh yeah, that's right, because John wanted to get a shirt. So we'll kind of see how things go. We stopped at some of the photo spots and got some pictures last time, and they turned out great. So I think we're going to try and hit some different ones today as well. Maybe some characters depending on who we find out. But we are getting breakfast and all ready to go. You guys ready for today?
Yeah. I'm gonna answer for Calvin. Yes, he is ready. I shook my head. No, you didn't. I did.
And breakfast is done, and we went back to the room, got John, got all ready, and we are on our way off the ship to visit the island.
This is how you keep shade with a towel. Dad won't let me do that because he wants to keep my pretty and luscious demure hair and amazing hair looking good. Yeah, well, it's your problem that your hair is so long.
So 100% of people who have sailed on Disney's cruise line, right? 100% are silver, right?
Yeah.
And so, because you only need one cruise, everybody becomes silver. Yeah. Then you need 5 cruises to get the gold. So then I wonder what percentage of those are gold. Like, does it drop to like 50%? I bet you it's lower than 50%.
Yeah.
Right? So let's say it drops to, let's just say it drops to like 20%. So then it's like the next tier, platinum, is 10 cruises, right? And so then you think about that and be like, okay, then what's that drop to?
Yeah.
Like 5%? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, who even knows?
Could drop to 1%, 25%.
Well, Pearl just got added this year, or last year. So, I don't know. Interesting. Castaway Key for a second day, and it's pretty chill. Like, I haven't even gotten into the water with the kids yet, and they haven't even asked. They're just out there playing and having fun. So we have to eat lunch in about an hour and a half or so because the place closes then. So we're just gonna hang out here as long as we can make it before we head back to the ship. So that's what we got going on today. So the lunch place is only open for like 55 more minutes. All right, I think it's good to take a break because you guys have been playing in the water for like 2.5 hours, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's great, but I think we need a break. I think you need to eat some food, get out of the sun, right? And then we can come back after we eat and you can play some more. Do you want to do that? Yeah?
We just got finished eating lunch and go later to lunch. It was so empty, no waiting in lines, no worrying about a table. Lunch was open, I guess technically it still is open, from 11:30 to 2, and we went at about 1:15. And it was still open when we left, but definitely that later half is going to be better than your first half. So there's a little tip, I guess you could say. And it was also a different menu than when we were here 2 days ago. What we had 2 days ago was the menu that we've always had when we've been to Castaway Key. So if you're ever on a sailing where there's 2 days, they do change the menu. And they had some good stuff there. The kids wanted to come back just for a little bit to the beach, and so we're gonna do that. It's about 2 o'clock right now, and so we're just gonna keep relaxing because why not, and then eventually head back on the ship. All aboard is at 4:45, so we have plenty of time. And then tonight is pirate night. on this cruise now, this is day 2 Castaway Key with Lookout Key in between. What are your thoughts about the 2 islands?
I like Castaway Key better. They're both different, and I like both of them. Don't get me wrong. Lighthouse Point is cool. It's more. I feel like it's more scenic. Like they have more scenic nature trails and stuff, and I think they're adding more. Castaway Key has like the bike path and the run path, but everything else is pretty much just like beach and
Resort-ish life.
Resort-ish, and that's nice on Castaway Key. But I feel like well, here at Castaway Key they have it broken up so you don't really get waves. It's you know, I don't want to call it a pool, but it's like a cove where
it's more family beach.
Yeah,
safety wise.
As opposed to on Lighthouse Point, there's nothing, and so like when we were on there, like the waves were pretty. They knocked the kids over a couple of times, and so it doesn't make it as safe to play.
Yeah, for young kids.
And yeah, and there weren't as many people in the water there than as opposed to here.
I just like the look and feel of it, and I know that they're still developing Lookout Key, so it might continue to develop. Like when you first get there, and like he said, everything is just
all the vegetation
empty
is like
kind of still, and
all the vegetation there is really small.
Yeah,
so it'll eventually grow and fill and look nice. And they haven't even opened up the bike trails and stuff there.
That's
so
also true.
But they do have lots of like nature.
They do.
What do you call them? Excursions, where you can really see some cool things. And going to the lighthouse is really cool.
That is really cool, and like all their walkways are like decking and stuff, and that is pretty cool the way that it looks.
And the beach in Castaway Key, like there's so much beach area where you can get chairs and stuff now,
and see the water.
At Lighthouse Point, they have like 2 levels kind of, and so if you don't get there early enough, like you're not getting a chair by the water, and then you have to go up these steps to the next level, but you can't see the water, and so like it's hard for us. Like the kids like to play in the water, right? And so and other kids, like if you're there, you're not gonna be able to see them.
No, and
if you want to sit and relax.
So you'd have to be like on the beach in the water with them, whereas here on Castaway Key, we can sit on our chairs and watch them play on the water, and that's a little bit more relaxing.
As far as like food goes, I like both of the foods. I don't know if I would say I like one more than the other.
Yeah, I mean it's the same quality. I mean slightly different menu, but you're getting the same type of food, so that's not anything that makes one more or less than the other.
No, but I will say it's harder to find seating on Lookout or Lighthouse Point to sit down and eat under something covered. Much easier here.
Yes.
And they do have multiple dining spots, but we went over to the other one this time, and we were able to find, but I don't know if that's because it was the time of day and it was less people.
So the Lookout Key, it's True True Barbecue and True True Barbecue 2, and here it's Cookies Barbecue and Cookies Barbecue 2.
Yeah. Which we've only eaten at
Cookies 1.
Yeah.
But
we haven't eaten at the other one.
No, but we've done both on Lookout Key, and there is a difference between 1 and 2. But either way, it's still limited in where you can go and how it's set up. And yes, there's the adult-only areas, but if you're traveling with kids, that's like not even on your radar. You don't even think about it because you can't. You know what I mean? So it just depends on how you want to look at it. But
I guess overall, you go to Lookout Lighthouse Point.
Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
Yeah, they need to
they need to shorten that name.
Yeah. I think they hurried to open it. Oh, maybe not hurried to open it, but they opened it before it was done. And there's still a lot of great things on it, but I think in a few years it'll be a lot better. Not that it's bad now, but Castaway Keys had been around for so long that it's established.
Yeah, and it's been perfected, and it's really, really nice. You're right, they're rushing to open Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Could have been not as good because it's not in its glory yet. It's not quite what it's meant to be.
They opened it in June of this year, and so I'm pretty sure it was like, you know, get to a certain point, open it, and then we'll just, because when you drive on the tram, like it is like a construction zone.
It is. You can see where they're still building. You can see, I mean, and you can see where you're like, okay, this is what it's going to look like. This is how they have this set up to become something. And I guess every place has to develop into that.
That actually makes more sense though than when you look at things on like the Navigator or when you're booking on the Disney Cruise Line. Like they just have artist renderings of Lookout Point, because if they showed what it looked like now, not that it's bad, but it doesn't look like those.
No. And part of it's because it takes time.
Because it takes time for it to grow and to finish building.
But that's a good point. They still do have artist renderings in a lot of those images and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, both are great locations. I would still book itineraries that have either of them.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be like, oh, this one only has this one, so I'm not gonna book it.
Yeah.
But it is interesting to see the differences, and I think our biggest takeaway is that they are different. There's a lot of similarities, and there's a lot of things you can count on that are the same, but they are different. And so don't think just because you went to one that, oh, you've seen one, you've seen them both. That's not different. The case at all. So anyway, let us know
what you think.
So we are all decked out for Pirates, all ready for the evening, and we are headed down here to try and get some pictures with some fun characters as we prepare for dinner. You can kind of hear them laughing. There is a ventriloquist show tonight, but we opted to not go to it. I'm sure it's fantastic, but we decided to rest this afternoon and get ready for Pirate Night. pictures, and it's like pictures with magic too, so we'll see how those turn out. Right now we're heading up to deck 11 because they're gonna have a pirate show. This is different than the one that they do afterwards with the fireworks. I'm not quite sure what this one is, but we're gonna go up top and check it out.
A grand Pirates of the Caribbean welcome to all you Disney fantasy pirates! If you be ready to meet the rest of Captain Mickey's famous pirate crew, then let us hear a loud pirate cheer! Well done! And without further ado, let's bring out the rest of Mickey's pirate crew. If you bet that our first Buccaneer would take to a pirate's life like a duck to water, you'd be in luck! Please give a loud Buccaneer cheer to Pirate Donald Duck! Next we have the most dazzling damsel that captured this year pirate's foul heart. Wildly unleash your cheers for the queen. It's none other than Pirate Daisy. Hello everyone. I've set a course for fun. How about you? And next here comes the most gangly pirate we'll ever tripped over the gangplank. Let your cheers fill the sailboat. Look who it be. It's Pirate Doofy!
Weigh the anchor, hoist the colors, swab the poop, let your swabs.
Let your cheers rock the seas, for here be the fair Pirate Minnie!
Ahoy, Mickey's! Are you ready for pirate fun and adventure?
We sure are, Minnie!
Me too!
Well then, with the crew all accounted for, I say, away, away, away we go! Voice, answer me this, who'll be the leader of the crew? Captain Mickey! It's a pirate's life for me! Ahoy, Captain! Hiya, crew, and a big ahoy there to all of you too! All right, big finish! Away, 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 come live the life we love. Away, 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 adventures waiting for you. Come on, you brave and buccaneers, come live the life, the pirate's life. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come live the life we love. With the sword in each hand, we're promising faraway land. Away, 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 come live the life we love.
Pardon my interruption of your festivities, but you'll be needing to make way immediately, or sooner.
But why?
So we don't get hit by that cannonball.
Come aboard, boys!
Avast, ye landlubbers! Prepare to be boarded!
Look up below, you bilge rats!
Abandon your stations, or prepare to taste cold steel!
Aye, scatter or ye be walking the plank! Ha
Now arriving, please give a big Disney Fantasy welcome to the new captain of this here ship. All the way from Neverland, it's Captain Hook! Yes, it is I, the new caretaker and overseer of this fine vessel. Simply put, this ship is mine! Mr. Smee, stethoscope.
Aye, Captain. All loose ends are tied up, so to speak. The ship is now yours to do with as she please. Enjoy.
Well, then I say, let the captain's challenge officially begin! Now remember, everyone, you're now part of Mickey's pirate crew, so whatever the test, respond loud and proud.
You can do it, crew! I know you can!
Mr. Smee! me test this so-called pirate crew. Just one itsy-bitsy wrong answer, and he wants the flag.
Aye, Captain Hook. Look lively, you swabs. Now, the first thing any real pirate knows is that when a captain gives you an order or asks you a question, what do you say?
Aye, aye, Captain. What? Aye, aye, Captain.
Correct.
Impossible. Lucky guess. Smee, give them the next one. And make this one especially rough. Got it?
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, I just gave the answer to the last question. Now, see here. That's not very nice. Captain has asked you to stop. You're not listening, Captain.
Do something.
Come on, Captain. Back to Neverland. Now, which direction is it from here?
Get me out of here. Look out!
Wait for me.
Where's this thing?
Right behind you, Captain. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh man, that was a really fun show. I'm glad we were able to make most of it. I'm super hungry, so we are headed into dinner right now.
Wow, fantastic. You good? You get nap today after the island or no?
I did get a little nap.
Little nap, yeah?
People were being too loud.
Okay. No, tomorrow is sea day anyway, yeah?
Yeah, lots
No,
of
no
naps.
point away. Yes, right, a lot of nap then.
So if you eat 2 waffles or some people like 3 waffles or 2 waffles, you multiply this in 3,500 guests will be close to 12,000. A lot of guests eat 3-4 pieces. The kids are the best.
Oh yeah.
They love it. They
I
love
don't even
it.
put syrup on it. I just eat it like,
No, see, I don't recommend on my guests. They're very sugary.
Yeah.
If you wanted to boil down a little bit of whipped cream and actually
Oh, that
it's
sounds
nice.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Or some people
Or
like to
some
use the
chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you have the chocolate Hershey's, so you use it and put some chocolate. Or if you want some strawberry compote, also we have that.
Yeah.
It's a good touch.
Yeah.
Don't forget my sushi. We're gonna do sushi for lunch.
Oh.
Okay, and half part of Kibanas, port side, stop outside. We have a sushi bar.
Oh, very nice. I'll get some. I'll get some.
Alright, so something different for tomorrow.
I want
For you guys. You like sushi? Okay, come on, see me. Yes. You
Does
see,
will the
all
sushi
delicious
have
stuff for
sparkles?
you. And I'm gonna put some extra sparkles on it. Extra sparkles.
You
Yes.
really like that, don't you?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Everything is sparkles in the life. Yes. Extra sparkles. Very good.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. All
Appreciate it.
enjoy your dinner.
Yes.
Have a great time. I'm looking forward to see you tonight on the show tonight.
All right.
All right.
Take
Take
it
care,
easy. Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye bye.
Just sparkles.
What was that? I don't know if I caught that.
Do it one more time.
Extra sparkles.
I'm trying to decide between the torte and the pudding. That's tough.
Come on, let me bring both. What do you think?
Ah.
On for the table. Yes.
Should we do a dessert challenge?
No. No.
What they do on the
Oh, we've upped our game. We're doing a table sit down dessert challenge. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god! This is how you do it.
Not what I thought that was going to taste like. It's alright. It looks pretty. I don't think there's much flavor to it.
It's the creme brulee cheesecake and the chocolate cake.
Yeah. This is what you'd expect it to be.
You don't have anything on that? No.
And this is the last one.
I want to do this one, so I just have like it. I just do one thing.
This is alright. Alright, so the creme brulee cheesecake is my winner, with this chocolate cake with the apricot filling or something, I don't even know, but that, and then this bread pudding one would be third. The other ones are just, it's not, they're alright.
I agree with John. Number one is the creme brulee cheesecake. It's delicious. It really is creme brulee sitting on top of a layer of cheesecake, and there's like a raspberry mousse and like a berry like compote on the side to kind of give it some extra added flavor too. Very delicious. My number two would be the bread pudding though. It reminds me of the bread pudding at Ohana minus the banana. Great texture. It's baked well, great flavor. I really enjoyed that one a lot. And then my number three would be the cake. I think it's a sacher. Oh, I'd have to look at the menu again. But anyway, the chocolate cake with the apricot between the layers. That one was good. That would be my number three. The other ones aren't bad, just nothing fantastic or extra special about them. So those are definitely going to be the ones you want to look for. But I'll probably regret it tomorrow, but we totally kicked that challenge's butt.
Ultimate dessert challenge done.
So we finished dinner and we are here up on deck 12 waiting for the pirate show to start. And I wanted to start now so that I can go to bed. But there's supposed to be a show and then fireworks after that, and the fireworks are always so amazing, so hopefully we last that long. I think it's supposed to start in about 10 minutes, so Calvin is in the kids club. He's like, you know what? They're not that special when you can see them all the time. And I'm like, bro, but that's all right. So he's in the kids club. We'll probably pick him up on our way back down. so we can all go to bed eventually at some point. The pirate party was so much fun. It always is. It's a little bit different when they break it up like this. When we were on the Magic and it was all together, then it was Mickey that saved the day and brought in the fireworks. But this time, since they already had the pirates saving the day from Captain Hook earlier tonight, before dinner and that in-between time, today it was lots of fun stuff and Captain Jack Sparrow who came and brought the fireworks. Which are always fun, and for those of you who are curious, they are always shot from the starboard side, so that is the side that you want to be on to be able to get the best view. But always fun, always magical. Now we are gonna go and pick up Calvin and we are gonna go to bed. We are tired, we are wore out. We've had lots of sun the last few days, which has been fantastic, but we need to make sure we're getting good sleep, keeping up that water intake. We have one last day tomorrow, one day, sea day. And even though it's been a little rocky earlier the last few days, Captain today said that tomorrow is supposed to be nice and smooth, extremely smooth. So smooth of a ride, in fact, that at some point they are going to get to a place, they said around 9:30, where the ship is going to stop, and it's a drill or an exercise that they have to do. They do it once a year, and the ship is just going to be turning around in circles, 360. So I'm not really sure if that's something that I'll be able to tell what's going on or not, but it sounds really cool, especially since they only do it once a year, and the seas have to be really calm to do it, and so tomorrow they're going to be doing that. But that's tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we've also got some trivia that we want to go to, some crafts that I want to go to. There's also a cooking demonstration that I want to go to. And we've got pictures we have to purchase and other things we got to purchase. There's a lot going on tomorrow, even if it's just a relaxing sea day. So thank you so much for all of your support, guys. We love you. I hope you guys are having a great time. We are here. We are going to bed. Bye.